Congratulations on being selected as a 4-H Cloverleaf officer for your classroom. I'm sad that we're not able to have officer training in person, but due to COVID and the number of officers that we have, this year we are having to do officer training virtually. You will still learn a lot through this training, and I know each of you will serve your classroom clubs well. In this training, we are going to discuss what it means to be a leader, what kind of characteristics a leader must have to be successful, and the individual roles of each officer for your classroom. Let's get started. The purpose of a leader is to motivate a group of people toward a common goal. In 4-H, your goal is to win Club of the Year. Effective leaders don't consider themselves the boss that is all-knowing and the leader of a group of people who are their followers. An effective leader is a leader that considers themselves a part of the whole group, working together to reach the goal. Good leaders have positive attitudes that help motivate and encourage their group. They are caring and empathetic. They put themselves in others' shoes and try to understand what others are feeling. Good leaders communicate effectively to their group. They use self-control and patience because they understand that not everyone has the same personality or thinks the same. They have initiative, meaning that they are the ones to get the group started, and they have persistence to guide the group toward reaching their goal without giving up. They make a commitment to their group and they stick with it. Great leaders have integrity. They have morals, and they stick to their morals like honesty and responsibility. The second picture illustrates what effective leadership looks like. In your class, you are a part of a whole group that is working toward winning Club of the Year. It is up to you and the other leadership officers to keep the class on track and motivated toward earning the most points possible. Remember, as an officer, you are being the example of how your fellow classmates should act. Now we will discuss the roles of each of our classroom officers. We will start with the role of president. Our presidents have two main jobs. They open and close our business meeting, and they present the thought of the day. It is important to speak loudly and clearly when it's your turn to speak. You will stand up and face the class. This shows confidence. There is a copy of the agenda in your officer packet. It's the page with the big clover at the top. There is also a list of thoughts of the day for the rest of the year. It's important to review those so you're practiced and ready when your classroom club has a meeting. Most importantly, make sure you're enthusiastic and participate yourself. If the president is being recognized for all of their participation in 4-H, then the classmates will want to participate as well, and you'll earn a lot of points. Our vice president will lead us through the 4-H pledge each month. This is an important part of our agenda. By reciting the 4-H pledge, we are dedicating to practicing the values that 4-H holds important. Our head to clearer thinking means that we want to strive to continue to learn more each day. Our hearts to greater loyalty. This means that we want to treat each other with kindness and respect. Our hands to larger service means we want to work together to give back to our communities to make them stronger. And our health to better living means we want to strive to be the healthiest versions of ourselves. Our vice president will also keep a record of those youth in their class who have participated in 4-H outside of the classroom and what they've done. Youth earn their class points for participating in all 4-H activities. And with the help of the vice president, we will celebrate those accomplishments each month. So as vice president, you will need to ask your classmates each month before our meeting if anyone has participated in 4-H activities that month and what they did. Just like the president, it is important to speak loudly, clearly, and stand up showing good posture and confidence. Be enthusiastic. Encourage your classmates to participate in 4-H activities. The vice president will also fill in for the president if they are not present at the meeting. Because our classes only meet once a month, the secretary plays an important role. They help remind us of what we learned about the previous month. There is a form in the secretary's officer packet that they will fill out each month reflecting on that month's club meeting and what we learned. At the following meeting, the secretary will present the minutes to the class. Secretaries also play a vital role in earning points for their class. They are responsible for keeping account of the community service items turned in. Each month, classes will have the opportunity to turn in community service items for points. A great secretary will enthusiastically encourage their classmates to turn in community service items and will remind the class of when those items are due. There is a meeting schedule in the back of your officer notebook. And just like the other officers, it's important to speak loudly and clearly so everyone can hear you, and to stand up with good posture to show confidence as an officer. I know this sounds like a lot of information, and you'll get used to your role as the year progresses. But just remember, you've got this. You're a leader in your classroom. Lead by example. Be respectful and kind and enthusiastic. Encourage your classmates to participate to earn points toward winning Club of the Year. And if you do that, you'll be successful. Have a great year.